But which he ate that gay dude so fast.
Didn't wait for him to be scared. He's like, "Oh, I'm hungry. It's a snack." I thought I had to wait for him to be flavorful or something. He's like, "I'm too hungry for this."
Like
Yeah. All right, Blunts and Blockbusters, what's good, everybody? I'm here with Adrian and Kelly, also known as Micah, and we got some Firecracker, which is a sativa. No hybrid, no nothing on that. And we're going to watch It Chapter 2 today. It's got 66% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Must be good then.
You sure about that? I heard it's hella long and not as scary as you think it is.
I'm not going to It for scary. The first It wasn't. It had a few jump scares. There's maybe one time I actually was like, shit, got me.
That's true. I was more in it for the fun of it.
But they do a good job with the suspense and the story of each character. I'm kind of coming back for that. I just want to see them box them.
I like the story of the first one.
Yeah? How many times have you seen It?
Just the original one with you.
Yeah, okay.
And then I think we saw chapter 1 together.
Yes.
Did you see that?
Oh, me.
No, Kelly wasn't there.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, I just like the story. Obviously, it's not the scariest. I think I was more terrified the night we were watching. Was it Insidious? And I was cramping.
Oh, you were cramping up on that? Yeah. If you cramp, that's when you know it's a scary movie.
Just storyline's probably something I'm more interested in.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I feel like it's just one of those movies where Stephen King is just so insane, and so you kind of have to respect the storyline that's going to happen in it, and just be happy that it's weird. And don't think that it should be one of those jump scare Insidious movies where you're cramping up. And so the 66, I think people are just hating on it. What do you think, Kelly? You think people are just hating on it, or?
I don't know, because they're probably coming out expecting like the most scariest thing they've seen. Because the first one, it did have a lot of jump scares, but not the best. But it did get some people. Yeah, and it was funny, but they came out like, this should be scary as shit.
What was like the craziest part for you for the chapter 1?
Craziest? Like the only part I ever jumped was when Leslie, I think that's her name, the girl.
I don't remember right now.
Leslie, Bethany.
Bethany or something, yes.
She was with her father, and he was passed out, and then he just knocked her out. She just knocked him out. And then turns around and it's right there, grabs him by the throat.
Yeah, that was.
And that actually got me because I was like, "Oh, she's safe." Nah. I
think the part that got me was when he comes out the fridge with Billy was there, and he's just all crumpled up, and he's about to like bite his hands, and he's just like fake biting his hands, like that part just had me rolling, but also freaked out at the same time. Like, you're touching it right now. How are you not dead already? It just freaked me out. Adrian, what was like your crazy part from that movie?
The crazy part? Well, honestly, the crazy part... Well, I was going to go down a different road, but yes, this crazy part was definitely the turning around.
That was like the biggest jump scare.
But I'm trying to remember... I don't really remember... Honestly, the thing that stood out for me the most was how different it was from the first one. Mm-hmm. Like, just the things that left out that I wish were still in there.
Oh, like what?
I just remember it being more detailed in the first one when they were down in, like, in the sewers and stuff. Like that, for me, that part of the scene stood out way more. But I don't know why. It was like that's the part that touched me.
Sure.
But you also, one of my favorite things about the first one is how many references to it actually shows up inside. Because I watched a video the other day, and it was like the 29 hidden spots they put it in. Yeah, and I was like, I was actually surprised. I was like, shit, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah, that's a video you should see, because in the first scene, you know when Georgie's walking down the stairs, behind him, looking down the stairs is it. His eyes are just looking right at him. And you don't see it until you see it a couple of times. You're just like, whoa.
And then there's one time, like, they're sitting up against graffiti and whatnot, and then, like, he bends over and it's it just chilling, just like another clown showing up. I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah, that's insane.
But that was another, like, I like the subtlety when they did it like that. Like when Egg Boy was in
Egg Boy.
was in the library, and the old lady's just
staring at him the whole time.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my god! It's just like that.
And
suspense
never
is
came
insane.
to like for tuition, whatever. Did anything because like maybe he got him later, but the librarian didn't attack him at all.
Yeah.
That was just
it's just the tension added up. They were just like
always watching.
I feel like the first one had a lot more detail in it, or just like the story was told in a I think that kind of speaks more to how people watch movies now.
Yeah,
the faster pace. And
that's true. You don't have like a 3 hour. Well, this one's supposed to be 3 hours, but the TV
TV
show one was how long? Like 4 hours long.
It was two 1 hour specials.
Oh, 2 1 hour specials, and it felt like forever.
But y'all like the older one. I do not. Like,
okay, I like it for its novelty.
To be fair, y'all are probably stoned out of your mind.
maybe we were.
And you're watching this in the pitch darkness.
Watching this clown
is the
go
scariest
front
movie I've ever seen.
And
then you're getting scared. Like, I watched that with my moms. We were like, what the fuck is this? We watched it on the plane ride.
Yeah. There's some parts that are scary in that. Like, the whole idea of, like, the clown can only be seen by certain people. Remember that? When, like, they were at the library and the clown was just jumping around. It was jumping around. And no one would react to it except for Ben.
I forgot about that.
And you're just like, how can no one else see this? This is fucked. Like, some parts were terrible in it. Like, the whole spider. I hope if there's a spider shows up again, I'm gonna kill myself. I don't like this. But
to be fair, did you see the ending fight in the first one? Where he can transfer him into all these things when he's getting bodied by 6 little kids.
Yeah, that's true.
But that fight scene was a little. I remember I think we reacted to that.
We're just like, how's that?
But to be fair, like, what can you do with 6 kids? They're not gonna start busting out some karate shit. Like, but
true.
Yeah, like that's a hard thing to get.
I feel like there'll be some parts in this movie, the second one, that I'm going to be like, come on, that's ridiculous. Especially, because in my mind, I'm still thinking of the spider that's going to hop up. They're going to hit it with rocks and it's going to die somehow. But I also think there's just going to be a part of it that's going to be like, okay, this is the Stephen King It that we were waiting for, and I'm excited for it.
I don't know. I doubt it.
Oh. You doubt it?
I think it's going to be a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's going to have a lot of jokes and a lot of somewhat scary moments, things that make you think like, oh shit, I didn't see that the first time I watched it. But I don't think it's going to be like Stephen King.
Mm-hmm. What do you think, Adrian? Do you think it's going to be better than the first one?
I don't think it's any better than the first one. I obviously have an affinity for the first one just because of the details.
You mean the OG?
Yeah.
You mean the OG one? All right, sure.
But I mean, I think it will be reasonable. I think the 66% is a little
harsh.
Yeah, I think it's just probably because people have they want to be scared. They see it, they want to be scared. Whereas if this is your first time seeing it, then okay, yeah, I kind of get why
right
you would rate it that. But
I mean,
if you have a little bit of history to it, I mean, there's a story, a little bit of an interesting story.
All right.
But to be fair, I don't trust Rotten Tomatoes too much. Seeing as they gave Sticks and Stones like a 10%.
They gave Dave Chappelle Sticks and Stones a 10%?
Pretty close.
Wow, that is grease. All right, so what do you think out of 15 this is going to be, Kelly?
Probably a solid 11.5.
11.5.
Hopefully it goes
solid
up.
C.
Solid C.
Adrian?
I'll give it a... I feel like a 12 is just a little bit too high. What was a 12? Maybe like a B minus?
Yeah, it's like a B minus, like an 80.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I'll give it a 12.01.
12.01. You and your decimals. Okay. I'm going to go with my initial thought is going to be, it's going to be a 13. But I feel for some reason I'm going to be disappointed in that. I'm still going 13. That's high expectations. Fuck it.
No, I feel like B minus is a reasonable good movie.
Well, that's your opinion and not mine. So we're just going to move on from that, and we're going to watch this movie and give you a little post-review. Deuces.
0.8 B.
Hey, spoiler time. So if you haven't seen the movie yet, I'm going to need you to go spark up, go check it out, and come back and listen to our review. Go do that. Deuces. I did seem a little formulaic. I got to a point which reminded me of. Remember in the first one where they kept like doing like their own special. They had their memories and then to go through their memories and do all that stuff. That's what happened again in this one. I did not like that part.
Yeah, I didn't like it. It just seemed redundant.
Because they're all doing the same thing, and the jump scares start to pile up, and you're like, I know it's gonna happen with the same person.
The basement one happened. I was like, okay, well, it's not there, so it's gonna be right behind.
Yeah. But I mean, like the first one you saw, like with Beverly, that was good. It was creepy. I don't know if I like that old lady though.
It was late.
No, the first time I saw her, that was pretty. It got me. I wasn't expecting that face. I knew she was gonna come running, but I wasn't expecting.
I don't think she was gonna be 9 feet large and gray. It was weird.
No,
the lumberjack got you.
Love the lumberjack wool. Fucking got me. Scared the shit out of that.
Oh yeah, that was too much. That was. I felt like they made it long on purpose. Even though the book probably has like the same amount of timing with it, I don't know why it should have been that long. Because there's parts where I was like, okay, I'm kind of tired right now.
It's like,
It definitely wasn't as scary, that's for sure. But I like that part. I like the idea that it was more like an actual movie instead of a scary movie.
Yeah. I did like how
Richie? Eddie?
No, I dislike how my boy Eddie died. Fuck that. Are you kidding me?
What about the changing character for Richie, having him be gay?
That's what I was gonna say. Because he was gay, but then like he never told anybody at the end.
And like was
it's like, what's the point?
Was he together with Eddie, or did he just have a crush on Eddie? Like,
no, because Eddie's has a wife.
Exactly, and so he was just
10
like
times his size.
It was just one of those things where it's kind of realistic, where he couldn't find an opportunity to say what he wanted to say, and so he's kind of just like.
Hey, it could be like Dave Chappelle said. There's a lot of
gay guys here with their wives. Oh, yeah, I did like the development of how they got older, like how Eddie's wife was literally a spitting image of his mom. It's just like, because
his mom was still alive. OG one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he lived with her.
The what I didn't get was when they were telling the story, weren't they saying that it came like in the 1800s, like or something like that? But then when they went into the sewer, he was like, "Oh, how long has this been here?" He's like, "Millions of years." That's
when they first noticed it was in the 1800s. That's when people started taking. But from the book, it's actually true that it is an alien that came down from meteor millions of years ago and just happened to land in Derry before Derry was actually a town, and it was just built up.
And it was just native.
Yeah. And then every 27 years it would feed. And then now with technology, people are like, hey, this is fucked. What about the opening sequence? Did it seem interesting, weird?
I felt like that was just so unnecessary.
I felt like
the first 10 minutes you beat up a gay guy. Like,
it just makes you think, like, what is good with this town? Like, everyone's just getting beat down.
It was just a cheap way to show that this is a backward town. That it's, like, supposed to be, like, redneck and that kind of stuff. Because you could see that with the hate against Mike because he was black and all that, but it was just a way to show, hey.
I mean, the hate against Mike made sense in the original because it was like the 60s, and so the racism was still there. And so in the 80s, I guess it's still there, but it would be like, why are you still cutting this guy up in the stomach?
But then again, he wasn't black.
Yeah, that's true. It's so white, dude. He just got cut up even worse. That's messed up. Yeah.
It seemed a little unnecessary.
Just that over extra bullying that's in Stephen King movies and books.
It just had to show how shitty the town was and that Pennywise was back. And he ate adults, not just kids like last time. Yeah,
that was true. It was kind of establishing a rule of like, hey, he also eats adults too.
But which he ate that gay dude so fast.
Didn't wait for him to be scared. He's like, oh, I'm hungry. It's a snack. And then I had to wait for him to be flavorful or something. He's like, I'm too hungry for this.
He could have killed the whole Losers Club so early, and I just don't 100% get that.
True. Yeah, because if you have the rule that he has to wait for them to be flavorful, then wouldn't that be for everybody, not just a quick snack?
He ate like 3 kids while we were watching.
They're all just flowing to the creek. Oh, I was hungry for that guy.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That girl just got snatched up.
Yeah, who was the girl?
all that.
I mean, well, you know who she is, but like she was just like a random added on character.
Yeah. Like they show other people's deaths because they can't and won't kill off the Losers Club. My boy Eddie.
Yeah, he got
love and peace.
Eddie got snatched up. They did Stanley right though, dying in the bathtub.
And I did like how they made it look like he was making a courageous choice, which
instead of another one where he was just terrified out of his mind. He's like, I ain't going back to that. Jeez.
How's he the only one that remembered?
Who?
I mean,
Stanley?
People that left, like he.
Oh, that's true because he was just like, I'm not even gonna go back. So I'm too scared.
I mean, everyone got scared off the cuff, and so.
Did he get a phone call?
Yeah, he died after the phone call.
But everyone was like surprised about Pennywise again. They're like, "Oh, that's right, Pennywise," and he was automatically like, "I don't want to. I know I have to go back to battle this thing and blah blah blah."
Maybe he was closer because it said the farther you go.
Maybe
we don't know where that nigga lives.
I always think that he's the reason he kills himself because he just gets the worst of it. Like even in this new first one, he got left behind, had that freaking nun thing bite in his face. He's like, "You guys left me. Why'd you guys leave me?" He's probably thinking that's gonna happen again. He's like, "Fuck that."
Yeah. We did see a lot of those. They looked weird as kids for me, so for some reason.
They probably did post shots where they all had to do different things and like Stranger Things and everything. So they probably did it way before and tried to de-age him a little bit.
Yeah, it was a little weird.
Or it could just be the filter.
Especially Ben. Ben was like weirdly ugly the whole time.
They probably did his scenes a lot younger and they're like, "Oh crap, he looks old," or something like that. I'm curious about that. What about the ending though? Compared to the Spider version of the original TV show one, was this better?
Yeah.
No more front flipping Tim Curry and stuff like that.
Wait, I don't think I saw the TV show on.
Yeah, you
yes,
did.
You did. That's the one. That's the OG.
So it wasn't a movie?
It
was
because it's broken up in two parts.
It was a
TV special. Kind of thing. But you watched it as a movie. I promise.
Yeah, I thought it was better. The Spider shit was weird.
What do you think about the idea of like it's just fake now, and so we can talk our ways out of it? It's kind of like the Nightmare on Elm Street thing, where you know it's fake, so it doesn't bother you anymore.
That's not how it works at all.
So it's like, why is that a thing now? Like,
got a little corny.
Like, I don't like that. Like, well, all of a sudden now you can.
No, because it hasn't been all of a sudden. That's the thing. Is they're just not realizing like.
But didn't he also have to be in his true form
to kill him?
Oh, to kill him.
So it wouldn't have worked before.
But no. It's just that he wasn't because them believing it happening isn't this what happened because he was in true form. It was just because they finally realized his true form wasn't that spider thing. It's still half clown.
That tiny clown thing. Oh, yeah. It's an ordeal. What would you give it out of 15, Kelly?
Stick with like a 11.5.
11.5.
Exact same.
Adrian?
Give it a 12.
A 12.
No decimals.
No decimals. No .01. I think I have to change my vote. Mainly because it just seemed a little too formulaic. I know there's a lot of people, a lot of groups and stuff, so you have to like divvy it out, but it felt too much of the same experiences for each one of the characters. And not enough difference where I'm like scared the whole movie. Which, I mean, you don't have to be scared the whole movie, but you kind of want that suspense, which happened in a lot of spots, but I'll give it like a 10. Yeah, straight up 10. I think my favorite part, though, was just the fact that he was kind of ruthless in this one compared to the other one where he's eating kids left and right. Like, that kid in the mirror house is dead. It's like, damn. He's got turned to dust. But, yeah. What was your favorite part, Adrian?
My favorite parts were really the beginning part of the story up until they had to go back and get the artifact.
Oh, yeah.
I was pretty interested in how it was gonna play out.
Mm-hmm. Kelly?
Mine was when Eddie got stabbed in his fucking face.
Eddie got stabbed in his face and just finessed him.
Why are you hiding? Stabs him in his fucking chest.
I didn't expect what was gonna happen in that scene. I thought Pennywise was in the shower or something and it was all fake.
I was expecting so much.
Yeah, and it wasn't just expecting an actual stab in the face and then a turnaround. No. God, he's got
then
tomahawk.
Walks out and jokes the whole time. She should be more.
How can you stand in the face and still talking smack? Yeah.
He was the best character, my guy.
I think that's actually a good thing, though. Henry Bauer's character. Because, like, in the TV show one, he just disappears after being a bully. It's like he's just gone. What?
He comes back and gets killed, too.
What is... Oh! Doesn't he get hypnotized by Pennywise in the car? And that's right. I remember that part. Damn. This was a better version of it.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah, that's because it wasn't really that great. It was, look at my eyes. And he's just getting hypnotized and stuff. It was...
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I do remember that.
It was not the same. This version was better. The Hockstetter driving the car.
I was like...
What? Yeah, some of the comedy was pretty funny in this one.
Mm.
Just to throw up and just change the music on him. Like, why is my mom down here? It doesn't make sense.
Who's the best dude in the movie?
Yeah.
Like, cracking jokes left and right.
That's so true.
And then he left his board and kept looking at the knife. Huh?
Yeah. I don't think I have any final impressions or anything. You guys?
No.
I mean, I can see why they gave it a 66 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Would you still watch it in theaters, though?
Knowing what I know. Probably not. I probably would have preferred to have seen it at home. Kind of like we saw the last one.
True. I feel like the first one had such a novelty to it where you were so scared for these kids. And then I feel like I wasn't scared for these adults. I was kind of just like,
yeah,
you got it. But I mean, if I was in that situation, I'd be scared of a Pomeranian turn into a devil dog too. But
God, that was insane.
But still,
next time we're choosing not. Sorry.
But next time. But yeah. It Chapter 2, I would say go with the theaters just because if you saw the first one in theaters, see this one in theaters. Kelly?
I say go to theaters because scary movies ain't really that good outside of them.
Unless you're by yourself. Just watching them.
or cramping.
Cramping. I almost cramped in the theater. When that lumberjack came down, I tucked my leg and I went, I might cramp right now. But yeah, watch it. It's in theaters now. And smoke a sativa with it. Do Soronis. Alright, that's the end of the show. Make sure to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe to this episode. You can find us on any platform, especially Spreaker or Spotify. And make sure to follow our Instagram at Wait For Real with 2 R's and 2 E's. And don't forget to follow our fellow channel, Blunts and Blockbusters, on Instagram as well. Thank you so much, and make sure to watch a movie today.